What's up, dudes? I got a transmission in. It's this narcissistic parent enjoys hurting the scapegoat's feelings. And so if you are a child of a narcissistic parent, the demonic frequency that is their narcissism feeds off of your pain. And so they will be very abusive to you to feed that demonic frequency. And it's so they don't have to look at their own horrible behavior. They convince themselves they know what they're doing. So it's not like they're delusional. But they convince themselves that it's okay to do this, that you deserve it. And they created a completely false reality role for you. And it's called the scapegoat. And so Spirit wants us to learn about the scapegoat role within a narcissistic parent's abuse. Because it's insidious and horrific. And it is the worst kind of abuse there is. And so I'll put some informative videos in the comment section of this video. And this video originated on YouTube, the Tarot DJ. If you don't feel comfortable clicking the links, I get it. I'm not nefarious linking, though it'll go straight to the video. You can also copy the title of the video and paste it into the search and that video will pop up. But I promise if you click the link, it'll go right to the video. So their Spirit is pointing out some terrible abuse that may have even given somebody PTSD. It may even be complex PTSD that keeps snowballing into more and more abuse. So the ego, out of control, an unchecked ego, is a narcissist. All right? Who's this message for? Who's this message for? And Spirit is acknowledging it. Aries. Who else? Cancer. And one more. Aries, Cancer, and Leo. All right. What's the message from Spirit? What's the message for Aries, Cancer, and Leo? Tantric sex. All right. Bank failure and anger management. Next message. What's the next message? The tree of life. Next message. What's the next message for Aries, Cancer, and Leo? Make room and you are complete. Make room. Create space to welcome positive change into your life. Let go of everything that doesn't align with the future you are creating. You are not, and then you are complete. You are not broken. Nothing is wrong with you. Don't spend your life fixing problems. Dwell in the beauty of your being. You are enough, now and always. So if you have a narcissistic parent figure and you are a scapegoat, you may have heard words like, stop being so sensitive. Really rude, disrespect, bullying, anything to get you to shrink down. What that parent does is project their own issues onto this child. And they punish that child for their own issues. And it's very, very confusing for the scapegoat child. And even as an adult, you can feel like a small child when you're interacting with this person or this destructive family, I hear. So it is not unheard of for these kind of parents to give their children roles. And the scapegoat role is where nobody in the family has to own up to their own horrible behavior. Instead, everybody lives under a false reality that it's all that person's fault. And it makes it okay for them in their mind to bully that person, project their own shadow onto that person, rather than look at their own issues. It's very abusive and very toxic. And it can be very, very scary to be the scapegoat. Very confusing. And Spirit is saying, you are enough. You are enough. This is this person's issue. And they will be shameless about it. They will triangulate siblings. They will make it very clear that one sibling is their favorite, or one child or grandchildren or something like that is their favorite. One child gets their everything while the other one gets scraps of attention. And in their own messed up filter, which is their own issues that they've projected on a completely innocent person, their own child, they will tell themselves that child deserves it, even though they don't deserve it at all. They're a completely innocent person. It's very, very traumatic. And Spirit is saying right now, you are complete. You are enough. So let's remember, knowledge is the key to freedom. And sometimes it's a harsh, radical acceptance to understand this person is willfully choosing to do this. So they know what they're doing. And they're not going to change. If they're a narcissistic person, they are not going to change. They're going to continue doing this. Because otherwise they will have to look at their own faults. And it's damn near impossible for a narcissist to admit their own faults. Instead, they will project them out onto a completely innocent person and force everyone to live in a false reality where it's okay to abuse someone that terribly. And Spirit is coming, and something happened where it was too much. Even Spirit is saying, WTF. So Spirit's coming in and saying, this scapegoated person is enough. And the more they separate from this narcissistic family dynamic, the more these abusers will be abusive. Because it has shaken up the system where the narcissistic person has never had to self-reflect. And it can be absolutely mortifying, terrifying, horrific, awful for the innocent victim who is their own child. So it's a quiet resolve, but once you have the knowledge, it's the key to freedom. And once you separate from that and you say, there's really nothing I can do about this. This person is choosing to see me in this way, if this resonates. They're choosing to, admit it. They're choosing to hurt their own child. This is a very dysfunctional person. We have to remember, a narcissist is on the same level as like a psychopath. It's very insidious. And oftentimes, it's very private. This form of abuse is very private. And Spirit is coming in and telling, if you resonate with this, that you are enough. something happened where they treated their own child like an afterthought one too many times. They bullied their own child one too many times. All right, there's the message.